Alright there, it's Yorkie, and behind me, once again, crushed between my fat ass and the seat cushion, is the Chihuahua. Right, well, today, starting up, Bannerlord. Out in Blade 2. Doing a new campaign. This is going to be one of my played again, Yorkie, because I've played quite a few hours of this, but I've never got that far into it. I've never wiped out another nation or anything like that.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions.
Hello, Rom.
Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old.
Hello, Rom.
Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
Right. There's your intro. Now, main thing for today is set up the character and start our journey. Our character was born to the Vlandians, the descendants of adventurers from the West who lived under the Empire for centuries before forming an independent kingdom. With the decline of imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society, led by a caste of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spears and lances on horseback. She is, herself, destined to be a horsewoman and a spear carrier, or lance carrier. As a Vlandian, she has a 10% production to villagers that are bound to castles when she gets to that level, and 5% more renown from battles, 15% more income while serving as a mercenary too. But also recruiting lords to armies, plus 20% more influence. A lass is indeed a lass, and she was born big. And I mean, she was born big. She towered over people. She was built like a brick outhouse.
Advance! Soldiers!
And she had the voice to match.
With them!
She had eyes of blue, like many of her Vlandian kin. And hair, well, tied in her war braids, blonde and fair as the day itself. As she was. She'd already, in her trials by the time she reached adulthood, taken scars to her face. But did it mask her beauty or enhance it? There she is. She was born to urban merchants. Her mother and father were merchants in one of the main cities of the kingdom. They organised caravans to nearby towns and were active in the local merchants' guild, from which she gained an appreciation of trade and charm, though it was never her main forte. She also gained a particular kind of cunning, intelligence, if you will. Foxiness. As a child, well, she proved to be brawny, powerful, and prone to the occasional fight. Growing up, she spent most of her time with the alley gangs. It was painful for her parents to see her bullying others so, but what were they to do? The gang leaders who kept watch over the slums of Calradian cities were always in need of poor youth to run messages and back them up in turf wars, while thrill-seeking merchant sons and daughters sometimes slummed it in their company as well, as we see here, giving her roguery and one-handed skill. In war-torn Calradia, especially in frontier or tribal areas, some women as well as men learn to fight at an early age, and she gained skill. She rode with the cavalry, gaining riding and polearm skills. And before she set off on a life of adventure, her biggest achievement was, well, learning from her parents and overcoming her time in the gangs. She invested in a workshop. Like many families in Calradia, her life was upended by war. Her home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, she sold her property and set off with her father, mother, brother, and 2 younger siblings to a new town she'd heard was safer. Did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which they were staying was attacked by raiders. Her parents were slain and her 2 youngest siblings seized. But she and her brother survived because he drove off the enemy with arrows. Maybe. Yeah. Becoming a well-rounded combatant with some minor trade skill. That was her life. And now she sought vengeance for her slain parents and her kidnapped siblings. Her name was Sigrid. Sigrid, born of battle. Sigrid, destined to succeed. Sigrid, of violence and cunning. We're going to go realistic. I'm going to go normal difficulty, though. I'm not going to up that. And there we go. We'll go Iron Man. Because I don't like to step back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Sister, it's been 3 days now. We've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Varric and Alda? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training field for the Legion. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come in handy when we catch up with the raiders. I'm going to run. We have no time to lose. We can do more if we split up. Yeah, we don't need to be practicing right now. We need to be getting our people saved as our brother and sister. Are you sure about that? This option will finish the tutorial, which has story elements. Yes, time is of the essence. Alright then, let us split up and look for little ones separately. One other thing, sister, we want people to take us seriously. We may be leading men into battle soon. Let's give our family a name and a banner, like the nobles do. And so she was destined to do that. Years after you leave the training ground, you come across a wounded man lying under a tree. You share your water with him and try to dress his wounds best you can. He tells you he's a travelling doctor. To thank you for your help, he hands you a small bronze artifact, which he says was once given to him in payment by a warrior. who said only that it was related to Neretzi's folly. He suspects it might be of great value. Resolved to find out more. And we are of the family, although it was not the original family name. We were born under a blood moon. Our parents were slain under a blood moon, and so the blood moon became our sign of strength and vengeance. Now, we need a moon-like blood on the greenery. Oh, this one, yes. Blood on the greenery. In memory of how our parents fell. And how we drove off the others. And so we are entering now into Calradia. It was time, perhaps. Excuse me. It was time, perhaps, to recruit some people to assist us. What did he want, Faden of Zestia? I'm Sigrid, and who are you? I'm Faden. I've lived here all my life, working the land and do my kin. A lot of people here in Zestia, the common farmers, like me. Okay. Problem? No offense, but can't help it. I didn't think we could, but you never know. Probably shouldn't even bother looking at them right now. Tibia. Benton of the Hand. More troops. And more here, perhaps. And with that, we will head to the city of Poros. See what we might be able to do there. We can speed this up. Recruit on. Arena. Enter the arena. Greetings, friend. If you came for the games, big fights, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There won't be games or a tournament, as they say, nowadays, anytime soon. Well, you might. They're a grand old imperial custom that's now spread all over Calradia. Back in the old days, they'd give 100 condemned criminals swords and have them slash at each other until the sands were drenched in blood. Nowadays, things are a little different, of course. The Emperor's got worried about people's morals and steer them towards more virtuous kinds of killing, like wars. Yeah. But the games still go on, just with blunted weapons. You're a warrior, are you not? The games are a fine way to make your name. Local merchants put together a nice fat purse for the winners to attract the talent. When there's no tournament, it's still worth going by. A lot of fighters spend their time here, practicing to keep trim. And we'll award the winners a few coins for their troubles. Practice fights? We leave the arena open to anyone who wants to practice. There's no rules, no teams. Everyone beats at each other until there's only one fighter left. Sounds like fun, eh? So he appears to fight. What's in it for you? Well, even the practice fights draw those who like to bet on the outcome. But the tournaments, those pulling crowds from miles around. The merchants love a tournament, and that's why they pony up the silver we need to pay the good souls, like you, who take and receive the hard knocks. How much for the practice fights? If you can beat 3 opponents before going down, you'll earn 5 gold. If you'll get 10 for striking down at least 6. 25 if you can defeat 10. 60 if you can survive long enough to beat 20. Manage to beat the last fighter standing. You'll earn the great prize of the fight, 250. We're not going to bother with them. But we will... we will bother when it's tournaments. Trade. Now. I really need some more food. Hmm. 90. Fortress 169 here, and it's green, which means it's inexpensive here. Silver 092 is also inexpensive, so if we get that, we can probably trade it elsewhere. But the thing is, we don't know where to take it right now. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go to Wanaka. And while we're at it, let's have a look at this. Establish a clan. Calradia is a land of peril, but also opportunities. To face the challenges that await you will need to build up your clan. Your brother told you that there are many ways to go about this, but none for gold coin. Trade would be one of the means to this end, fighting and selling off captured bandits in another town. Whatever path you choose to pursue, travelling alone would make you easy pickings for whomever came across your trail. You know that you can recruit men to follow you from the notable villages and towns. Though they may ask you for a favour or two of their own before they allow you access to their more valued fighters. Naturally, why particularly knows. You may also find more unique characters in the taverns of Calradia. However, these tend to favour more established clans. Need 1,000. We need 2,000 coins. 810. Need 20 men. We've got 6. Need clan tier 1. And narrates these following. As you explore Calradia, you learn more about the artifact and its importance by asking any lord or lady about the Empire's recent history. No troops there. Narcutis. And Zionica. Is there anyone here? Arena. Join the tournament. Now we are new, so the odds are we're not going to do that well. But in this particular case, the first round is relatively good. When it's 4 like this, 4 different colours, the top 2 colours, or the last 2 surviving colours, go through. So what we do, get the hell away from everyone. Then we let them kill each other. And that's those in the last 2. Go down. Now this one's more of a pain. It's 4 on 4. Well, our team has to be the ones to survive. Ow! Actually, there's only one of the others left. That didn't do any good, of course.
Come on!
That's that done. Now it's 1-on-1, which means with it being Empire, it's sword and board. One sword, one shield each. And basically it's block and respond. Ow! Ow! I let it go too soon.
Yes!
That was stupid. I let the board go. Oh well. Almost made it through to the final. Right, leave. The Orcarus. Hang on, Garius. That's one that we need to talk to. Slow down, you silly bugger. Oh, yeah. Forgive me what may seem an abundance of caution, but please keep your distance. Just sword length is fine, so who might you be? I'm Sigrid, and who are you? I'm Garius, rightful owner of the Emperor of the Calradians. I am Lord of Zeonica and Jalmaris. I'm always looking for good fighters. If you ask about me, you'll suspect you'll be told I take good care of men. What is Noretzi's folly? That's what some people call the Great Battle of Pendrake in the year of 1077. Emperor Noretzes led an army accompanied by Khuzaits and Desiree to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Batanians and Vlandians. The disaster for him, he died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. I see. Can you tell me about the battle? Yes, we will never forget that day. The day we learned that the old men who claimed they had the right to rule us were doddering incompetents. I was with the vanguard. Noretzes apparently knew the Batanians had planned an ambush. The Khuzait scouts had told him, but he never bothered to inform us. So up we went along a lovely wooded stream until the Batanian arrows started whooshing in from all sides. We had our shields, but you can only point them in one direction at once. So we started to drop one by one until the Batanian foxmen came screaming out of the trees. Ordinarily, they'd be vulnerable to archers, but, well, old Noretzes hadn't thought to send any along with us. So they came upon us, chopping and slashing, and we fought until we broke. I ran too, and any man who tells you that he wouldn't, in those circumstances, is a liar. When I was sitting in the cold woods later that night, hiding with other fugitives, listening to the barbarians whoop and holler as they chopped off heads and trophies, I promised that no Calradian soldier should ever be led into battle by an emperor who knows so little of war. Well, thanks, mate. Ta-ra. Alright, so Alcikos, whatever the hell the name is. Alcikos. Neocoris. We're at 10. 11. And over to Jalmaris. Well, 13, 14. Let's wait here for some time. Arena, there's nobody there. Now there was some folks over here, unless they've moved. They might well have moved. Well, looks like they've moved. Looters, 7. .9 and we're doing 5.0. So we're catching them, but only just. Come on, catch up with them. Ooh, 19 over there. I'm glad we didn't hit them. Back off, stranger, unless you want trouble. Oh, mind, brigand, surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. Well, dead'll do. Never seem to understand that, brigands, do they? we can go in. We have nothing ranged at the moment. Now, for now, I'm just gonna... it's not quite what I meant to do, but never mind. Skill point in medicine is now 1 to 1 piercing damage. That's one down. Point in riding is 11. One of these left. Couple actually here. See if I can take him before he hits the border. He's down. Alright, let's get into him. Come on. And that's about it. Now, we don't currently have a head wrap, so we'll take that. Tattered Commoners is not as good as what I've got. That's certainly not as good as what I've got. Blacksmith Hammer. Don't need to worry about that. Grapes and rain is good. There's one over there. Never mind it. Well, we might catch him. I don't know. Going to have my tatties. Trade. Don't have much of trade. We picked up a couple of these. Now we're going to hold on to that right now. Recruit troops. Imperial, Imperial, Imperial. That gets 16. What horses? Kind of expensive, but I want them. We can get 3 of these promoted up to archers. And the Vigilers are level 2 as well. Arena, join the tournament. See if I can get something out of this one. Now this is 2 on 2. What this might mean is one of us is... Oh, actually it's 2 swords. Got him, he got his health killed. Couldn't get in there proper. Alright, that's fine. It'll become easier as you get more skills, of course. Mind you, you also tend to fight hard with people. Oh, that's that. We're at 16. Let's try Phasos. Having more horses is helpful. But it helps with speed for one thing. Helps a little with carry capacity too. 17. And then we're up to Rote. And that's my maximum. Actually, that would be a bad move because I don't have the money for him right now. Mountain bandits. That's... Oh, they don't seem that bad. But looters 9. That's certainly something we can take on. Even looters 15, I reckon we can take. Surrender or die. They're not going to surrender, so attack. Archers can probably land a few shots in as they come towards us. There they are. Get into them, and I am going to cut through here. They're down. Now, if I want to find out where the others are, forget which it is. Control, nope. Yeah, they're over there. If you do alt, it shows you where they are, where things are. Actually, I think they may be mine. Well, they're running in that direction anyway. They've all fled. That's 2 prisoners caught. We've got 129 gold now. That can go up. Got a trained archer. They can go up to archers. Brings us back down to 50, of course. I don't have arm wraps, so even though they're not very good, they're better than what I've got. Tattered wrap shoes are not as good as what I've got. That hood isn't, so that's all good. And actually, we're off over to Jalmaris, and what I was looking to do was, with the weapons, was save them until I can melt them down and build it towards smithing, but I don't think I want to do that right now. I think I want to sell them right now. Or trade. Because that way I can have money available. Arena, join the tournament, try again. And after this tournament, we'll break. Alright. He's down. Oh, it's 2 of them. Got him. I didn't realise we were both green at first. Gain a point of athletics too. Nice. It's 2 on 2. Don't run in, you're an archer. Oh shit, that hurt. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. I got myself killed way too easy there. Alright, well that's it for now. We'll be back next time with some more of the Tale of Sigrid. So, there's links around to other gameplays on channel you might enjoy. There's a like and a sub, give them a try. And also there's a comment section. Use that and I'll respond. Bye now.